Okay, so today we're going to be creating our own stamp. It is actually called printmaking, but just to keep it simple so that you understand what we're doing, you are basically just creating your own stamp. You know, those little things that you have and it has a picture and you dip it in the ink, and whenever you press it down, you actually create a picture. So you will have styrofoam, you will have a pencil, and you will have at least no more than 3 different color markers today. Our markers is going to be our ink. We're going to pretend like it's our ink pad, and we're going to actually apply it on with markers. Okay, so I actually have some examples of some pictures that you can do, because you actually want to kind of fill up your space on your little styrofoam. If you see there, I did balloons. You have all kinds of little things that you can choose from here: a flower, a tree, a house, a butterfly, a bear, a cat. You want to keep it simple. You don't want too many things, but I just kind of put some simple little shapes, patterns. You could always just do shapes, patterns. You could even do those lines. You know those lines that we talked about? Your zigzags and your loop-de-loos. You could just do that if you wanted to. It's your stamp. You can create whatever you want. And I even have like just some abstract things, just some things that really just don't make sense, but is pretty. If you notice, I have like just some very abstract lines, shapes, curves. So I think today, for the example, I think I want to just create a flower. So what we're going to do, you're going to take your little styrofoam, and first I'm going to draw my flower out, and it's very simple. I'm just going to put a circle in the center, and I want some flower petals, and I actually want a little stem because that's pretty simple, and I'm going to actually do a leaf, a couple of leaves. Okay. Now that I've kind of drawn it out, then I'm going to go back over it and I'm actually going to press. You want to make sure that you press and you create these grooves, these little indentions, because that is what you don't want the ink or the marker to get on, because when you press, actually, it is the part that is not pressed in is going to reveal the picture. So we want to press in almost like we're creating a river. If this was land, we are actually creating like a river. You don't want to press too hard so that it tears, but you want to press hard enough so that you have these nice, deep lines. Perfect. Don't forget to do the center. You're going to go back over everything you did, and you're going to make sure. See how nice and deep all my lines are? Perfect. All right, now I'm going to get my colors, and I'm going to, maybe I want the inside yellow. I want my flower purple. You want to do this quickly because you don't want your marker to start drying up. And then I'm going to do a green stem. Perfect. And then I'm going, now I could paint the background if I wanted to get maybe a blue and go around the flower in blue. We'll see what that looks like. But right now, we're going to go ahead, we're going to flip it over. Now this is what you want to make sure you do. You want to make sure you press and you rub. You want to hold it there for just a minute. If I were you, I would count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then lift. And Miss Rucker created her own flower stamp. And then you get to do it again. So I am going to add my purple, add my yellow, and do you notice how I keep putting my caps back on my markers because I don't want my markers to dry out. And I think I'm going to try a blue sky behind my flower this time and just see what that looks like. So I'm just going to kind of quickly put a little bit of blue. I'm not going to fill the whole thing. I'm just going to kind of put a little bit of blue around my flower, and let's see what that looks like. And I'm going to take it, and I'm going to press, and I'm going to count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And look at my beautiful little blue sky. And you're just going to keep coloring, and you're just going to stamp your whole paper. All right, let's get started.